Tonight, Big Brother gets personal with a spicy HOH competition and plenty of confrontations. Last time, Supernatural Week turned the house upside down, and HOH Scott nominated Abby and Connie after a brainwashing by Bill. When Abby won a hide-and-seek POV, Dom further memory wiped Scott into putting Muna on the block. The house was divided on the girlies, but ultimately, Muna was blindsided and backdoored in a 5-4 vote. The 11 house guests remain. Who will be evicted next? Welcome back to the bunker, friendos! As you can see, we have reverted our house guests back to their original forms. We sadly could not revert Muna's eviction though. Oh, I still can't believe she's actually gone. Oh? Oh, Danica! She's crying up a storm after Muna left. I didn't realize they were that close. You and me both, Danica. Oh, and Abby chooses violence right away with Bill. Just another typical day in the Big Brother house. Well, if I'm going blind from Abby's trashy juice, I'm gonna make her go deaf! Someone take that away from him, please.
O'Neill, Stevie Bork, Kobo. Luck, Fangip Santa Fe.
Lumbuk Myrna Waj. Washupaza, Lefko.
He is straight up taunting the other side about Muna's departure. Oh, and they're freezing their butts off. Because it is a white winter above ground. The woman, get off my lawn. I don't run no royal envoy. Anyway, Lyric talks up Bill like, hey, we voted together to send Muna home, so we're kind of on the same side now. You feel me?
Nisa Faba, Tamonopaz. Verbane, Vobi Ibsa Bibdo.
Well, we shall see if Lyric can take control of the narrative this week. A spicy HOH competition coming up in the morning. Nico decides to come clean to Connie that he actually did not vote to save her last eviction. You gotta understand, Connie. You and Muna are both my allies. She's like, okay, save it. I'm gonna make myself an Earl Grey.
Hey? Crumbo noosh, Kalona Mog. Vanuwaxolanu, in a plavar.
Meanwhile, Scott and Jinx have bonded so much over the past week that they decide to make their occult bond official with an alliance, which I'll call Jin and Scott. Like you know, Gin and Scotch. I'm so punny, I know. Jinx gracefully accepts, of course. Us original occults gotta stick together.
Flix, Yabrano Darza, Gachoy, Skeebs, Sabula, huh?
Waga Fruge. Borba Quest. Pandoli Usanet. Smishy Yafana.
Roger seems to also want a part of whatever this is. Jinx is like, oh, you also nominated me week 1, so we'll put you on the wait list for now. That'll do. For now. Lyric and Huda have gotten really close over the past week with their constant flirting. Oh, what are they doing? Oh, the ninja's couples costume? They're gonna use this disguise to conduct some highly classified snooping operations. Quite an odd idea for a date, but if it works for anybody, it'd be Huda and Lyric. There is much tea to be spilled with the Tad Pack alliance imploding.
Shazzle. Oh, in a bosh.
Yeah, she's having a jolly good time. Anyway, ninjas, ghouls, whatever you are, make your way to the living room, pronto. It's a new week, and therefore a new twist has befell on you all. Muna has done some digging and thinking, and she has chosen the BlockBuster, a classic twist from the modern era of BB. In case you need a refresher, the HOH this week will nominate 3 house guests for eviction. On eviction night, the 3 nominees will battle it out in a BlockBuster competition, where the winner gets taken off the block, and the house will vote to evict one of the 2 remaining nominees. It's gonna be a nail-biter till the very end. What's more exciting though is this week's HOH competition. It's precise, it's personal, and it'll surely make the house blow up. And presented by Scott. Go ahead, bro. Dudes and dudettes, huddle up because it's getting personal in here. Today's HOH competition is one I like to call target practice. This brilliant competition is courtesy of Lucy from the Discord server. Truly magical idea. In the brick room to the right, you'll find dartboards with your portraits on them, and everybody starts with 15 life points. One by one, you will enter the room and select a house guest to target. You will play a game of darts, and your score is subtracted from that house guest's life points. Once the points hit 0, they are out of the competition, with no shot at the HOH. Last house guest remaining becomes the new head of household, woo! And as usual, the first 4 outs will be the have-nots of the week. And the order today will be decided by this glorious wishing well, so wish for Simoleons and whoever gets the most goes first. Go on and have fun taking shots at each other. Thank you, Scott. Roger, ask the wishing well. Oh my. No, they took his money instead. Connie is straight up calling somebody? Oh my f***ing god. 20k? Oh girl, she hit the jackpot. Huda's excited. She gets secrets to blackmail? You know who would have loved this? Wait, Dom also got the same thing. What do I do with this? Well, I figured out online that you must blackmail somebody that's outside the household, so sorry random mail carrier, hope you're loaded. Oh shit! Not 4942 simoleons? Damn, let me get into the mail carrying business. I've also invited Dom to blackmail and he gets, oh, much lesser. Alright, the other house guests get pretty giant sums. Or they blackmail random adventurers for money. Or the local werewolves, that ought to go well. Oh jeez, Danica, what did you do? Damn, is she losing money? Oh, negative 2500, oof. And she also pees herself. Just like your bestie Scott, eh? Abby gets... what the... Not the well setting her on fire! Abby, how did you even do this?
Lena. Ugh.
No, Zoe, people are dying here. Well, we have our order, starting with Connie and ending at Abby. Now, Connie, do us the honors and kick off this competition. Nico? Oh, damn, she is pissed. F you for voting to evict me. Ugh. Oh my, that feels very personal. And 8 is Connie's score, which means Nico is down to 7 life points. Next up, Lyric. Lyric goes for Danica. Oh, the betrayal already?
Olibar, Zamonis Arrow. Wavu, Ruskan Lampima, Muchi Pichi?
Oh my god, she's eating this up. Oh, is she gonna take her out in one go?
Ushib.
Nope, ended at 14. Danica hangs on by the skin of her teeth. Huda is next and goes after her biggest enemy in the house, Connie. She slayed it too, taking 10 points away from Connie. Nico is next. Nico, you're doing Roger? Oh, you are turning against the Alliance.
Wef Wemp, Benu Siblerf, Koba, Zilnoi, Schmezel Klimpf, Lissarak, Haze.
Oh, he's also slaying!
Oh,
And super proud of his skills. Is he also gonna try taking him out in one go? He does! Nico, stop! He's already dead. Well, for once you're not a flop, Nico. But unfortunately for Roger, you have been eliminated without even getting a chance to compete. I bet he has a ton of questions for the people across him. Jinx goes for Lyric, the T! And she also manages to shave 10 points off of Lyric's life. Bill is up and he goes straight for his enemy, Abby. Whenever he gets his together. Girl, this man is a flop this week. Congratulations, Bill, you managed a whopping 3 points. Dom goes for Huda next and takes off 8 points. Danica aims to put Abby out of her misery, but throws a tantrum when she only manages 8 points. Girl, wrong competition. Abby flops just as hard as Bill and only manages to take 5 points off of Nico, keeping him alive. Connie senses a disturbance in her dartboard and knew exactly who to blame. I suppose his floppiness extends to those trying to shoot his face, cause Connie, this is embarrassing. Well, 3 points is all she gets. Oh, Lyric unknowingly goes for revenge by getting Jinx. Can she get it in one go this time? She does! Jinx is eliminated! And she becomes a half-nut for the 5th week in a row! Ugh, please. She is staring Lyric dead in the face.
New yap. Nerba.
Welp, Huda puts Nico out of the running and Bill snips off Danica's lifeline. And that's our 4 half-nuts of the week. Oh, flop. Oh my god, Dom backstabs his bro! And the flop era continues. But a last-minute bullseye puts him at 9 points. Bill is down to 3 and Dom relishes that his dartboard is untouched. Well, Abby must have read his mind because she is gunning for him. And when the ladies all get the same idea, Dom is down. Huda whittles down the competition by eliminating Bill, and Abby takes out Dart Queen Lyric. I'm not gonna ask what happened here. 3 ladies remain in the competition between Connie, Huda, and Abby. Connie has the decision on whether to target Huda or Abby here. And she goes for Huda! Oh, she is very focused. And she does it! Huzzah! No HOH for you, Huda. Well, Abby, you can finish the job right here and now. Can she do it? She does! Abby eliminates Connie, which means there is only 1 house guest left standing. Everybody, say hello to your newest HOH, Abby Flores! 2nd HOH win overall, Abby. You are on fire!
Kurochi. Fiba Deso. Main trip, Balafoy, huh?
Huzzah at Abby for being the first house guest this season to win 2 HOHs. She does look sad right now, but she really just needs a shower. And to the bath she shall go. Ooh, almost forgot how good HOH privileges are. And Bill renders that whole bath useless as he returns the drink favor. My man does not give a damn that she's the HOH.
Boy Stimbara. Abimova Brizu. Flari Griha. Galba Limna Glenk.
Scott definitely feels at risk this week since he just nominated Abby last week, so he's trying to lighten the mood with Jinx. And what are you looking at, Nico? Can't talk to your girl for 1 second? Damn, why the hostility, Scott? Oh, he's mad. Because he needs a nap? Sir, you can nap anytime you want, you know. Or you can make fun of the alliance that you just created, whatever works. Oh, that's not the only drama in this hallway. Connie officially voices her disapproval for Nico since he also backstabbed Roger at that competition. And yes, he was saving me. How about it? Connie's like, did they forget what I did week 1? Ungrateful
Dree, Loyam, Nopsa, Pelagam Nushur, Lucci, Splurb, Zarb Dwib, Abin.
Scott is still raging from his lack of nap and gets reprimanded by his bestie. That's no way to talk to a lady, Scott. Literally go to bed. Wow, oh my gosh. Anyway, welcome to the Have Not Club, Danica. We're thrilled to have you here. Well, she is low-key happy about it anyway. Anything for the full Big Brother experience. Since there's a vacancy, Jinx cordially invites Danica to the Death Becomes Us Alliance. I think Danica likes everyone here, right?
Narva. Quimble. Reginald Rafa.
Speaking of, Huda comes in to flirt with Lyric, to Abby's dismay. They do have an alliance together, but like, I don't think Abby likes to share, so Huda's trying to convince them to not nominate her anyway. Like, come on, you can have some of this too if you want, girl.
Oh my god, that's literally disgusting. Let me go play charades with Roger to cleanse my eyes from that offer.
Yes, very nice, Roger. Meanwhile, these 3 flops are all predicting the other to be on the block. Like, nobody likes you, Huda, and you nominated Abby before. And you are an asshole and on a downward spiral too.
Oh, Sharuna yourself. Tanoba Palmadi.
Please! Well, this troll is gonna go rest now. Nomination ceremony coming up in about 12 more sim hours. Roger wakes up the next morning absolutely fuming at his living conditions. Nico's interest is piqued though, like, I thought you lived like this in the military. What's so different? Well, we don't live off of cereal and oatmeal in the military, that's for sure.
Kumbar Sanzibi, Siragua, Yabibo, Jamul, Bespagane, Wabarani, Thiki Noof, Umpatash Arfanaya.
Dedika is finding this place much worse than she envisioned. Plus, Jinx's ghostly moaning. She does take some time to get to know Nico a little better though. At least there's still some decent men left in this world. Connie checks in with Abby just to make sure. You wouldn't nominate me, right? Like, just checking because Huda got me thinking.
And you would listen to motherfucking Huda? Don't be dumb.
Chill, girl, I was just asking. Dom appears like, ladies, ladies. A quote from episode 2 of my podcast. Sometimes a woman just needs to woo. Man, it'll solve 90% of your problems.
No, that
I
advice
think
stinks.
I'm yeah, that's terrible advice, Dom. Alright, it's time for the nomination ceremony, so to the living room, peeps.
Back again. Y'all should get my name imprinted on this thing. I have the joyful responsibility of nominating 3 people for eviction today. And this is the easiest decision of all time. My first nomination is Bill. You pretentious little prick. I saved you once and I regret that decision daily. I hope you go home. My next nominations are Huda and Scott. You two put me on the block during your HOH rings, so I'm just returning the favor. Hopefully we learned some lessons here, you feel me?
Well, pretty expected nominations. Bill, Huda, and Scott, you are nominated for eviction. But no worries, there's always the POV and then the BlockBuster to change your fate.
Quinarb, Abano Plerum Ganira.
Seneca Belindi.
Kila Abintosh.
Sistum, Benar Pelka, Pekapsa, Gauna, Yasinar Pliff.
Please, y'all, let the boy groom himself. And the nominees start fighting just because, while Dom swoops in to congratulate Abby on those fantastic nominations.
Why, of course! Who do you think I am? I only aim to please.
I think we can also assume the lover girls are done. Lyric will have to contact her showmancer separately now. Well, Bill blames Lyric for those noms too. Yes, blame everyone but your annoying self, Bill.
She's the brief. Bobsini, Nabora, Shazzle, Kiara Balansif, Spaden, Fossanoy, Valpim, Vonti. Oh!
I guess Huda also feels the same way. We had an alliance, you fool! Oh, hi, Danica! Oh, I suppose she's in panic mode now since her bestie Scott is on the block. Huda's like, wow, we were in an alliance once too, you know. Nico comforts her though, like Scott will be okay. Look at who he's next to! And I'm leaving at that.
Kibaya!
And it's time for the POV competition! Yep, we are moving at a faster pace today. In the spirit of fun and games this week, we're taking you to the arcade! Almost everything in here is courtesy of modder Cepzid in version 2 of the iconic Arcade Room mod pack. I think it's still in early access right now, but link in the description if you want to check it out. And oh, I guess the game put y'all in winter wear today. Anyways, let's draw our 2 random names. Jinx! Jinx could be a good lifeline for Scott among the 3. And Dom! Oh, both the bros are on the block, so it's a good time for him to step in. And Lyric is selected as our host today. Take it away, Queen.
Time to smash some buttons and game a high score, Houseguests. The 6 of you will compete in a series of rounds, playing a different randomly selected game from this arcade. Each round, the Houseguests with the lowest score will be eliminated. So, if it's a tie, everyone in the tie is out. The last Houseguest remaining in the competition will win the power of veto.
Thank you, Lyric. You can settle down now. Alright, round 1, fellas! And it's a classic arcade punching bag. Just punch that bag as hard as you physically can. The house guests with the lowest points are eliminated. Let's go! Oh jeez. Not 999 for Dom. Oof, Huda and Jinx didn't hit very hard there. Abby also got 999. That does it though. With scores of 25, Huda and Jinx are eliminated. No shot at the POV.
Knave
Bin verheb?
Febine Lovo Bonefi.
And now round 2. The classic claw machine got a revamp. It's filled with cute little plushies now. If you manage to successfully get a plushie out the claw machine, you move on to the next round. And go! Slowly does it now. Which house guest has the best dexterity?
Father, help!
Oh no, Abby! She lost her plushie midair! Well, only Scott and Bill got plushies, so they're moving on to the potentially final round. 2 nominees battling for their right to take themselves off the block. This round, you'll be playing Whack-A-Gnome. Higher score wins the round, but if it's a tie, then we'll just do another game. Begin! Smack, smack, smack those gnomes! I love these sounds. Oof. Not Bill hitting himself in the face! And he does it again! Flop. Whoop, it's spreading to Scott now because he's also getting hit! Well, the peanut gallery is taking some enjoyment by sitting out this final round. Oh my god, Scott is pissed! Don't you dare wolf out on me now, Scott! Oh, I think we have a winner! Let's see... Scott had a low score, but Bill got a high one! Which means, congratulations, Bill! You have just won the power of veto! First comp win and he's already on cloud 9.
Flicks. Yabano Darza. Gachoy. Benefi. Sycophus. Ashi.
Yes, he's even doing a celebratory dance. No, no! Scott, not again! You couldn't run to the bathroom? He said this is what you get for giving the win to motherfucking Bill. Dom reaches out to Jinx like, hey, can we talk? Oh, right after I practiced my vows with Lyric here, darling. Vows? The f***? Are you getting married? No, we're just practicing. Oh my god, they're really practicing. Not the first kiss! Oh, Dom is so mad he is about to combust.
Frispe, Yef. Farik, be Ralph, Illinois.
Oh, Insula.
And Jinx is happy as a hummingbird. She's gonna sleep well tonight. Now let's send everyone to bed so we can get to our POV ceremony tomorrow. Morning hits and Bill naturally goes, in your face, Huda. Have fun getting evicted. It's okay, Huda. Lyric has a remedy for you. Oh, wait. I didn't mean another first kiss. Ah! Lyric, you slick fox. Not 2 first kisses in 24 hours though.
Oh, in a preb. Yibs, Sharuna in a preb.
Oh my lordy, the seductive dancing! This is beautiful. We love love. Well, Huda also starts her campaign early in case the BlockBuster doesn't pan out. Her and Roger have a steady relationship so far. Surely he can sway some people for him. Please, not these two being absolutely smitten already. Oh? Unpredictable romance? Abby, are you insulting your lover again? Well, you can count on Lyric to keep it cheeky at least. But of course, their lewd act is witnessed by Danica once again. That paranoia is rising.
Brisham, Wafatub, Prita? Wesa Boo Moochie Peachy, Mevo Laba,
Abby? Why are you dressed like you're gonna sacrifice some children?
Yanabi!
Aww. I still love this very cute but very random friendship.
Sleepy.
Jinx is really urging Abby to consider Connie as a renomination. I mean, she basically almost went home last week, you know? Well, let's see what Abby decided. Head on to the living room for the POV ceremony, peeps! The floor is yours to take, Bill. First of all, bow to your majesty of the week, peasants. Secondly, video games freaking rock. And thirdly, Abby Flores freaking sucks. But I shall use the POV on myself. Miss Loser, since I vetoed one of your nominations, you must make a replacement now. Okay, thank you, Bill. Our witchy queen Abby shall now make a replacement nominee.
Dear pretty people, and Bill, I am dressed like this today because I am compelled to make a dark move that will stun the nation. This person deserves a wake-up call, so I am nominating Danica. See that face? That's the stink face that believes that they can police who talks and who makes love with who in this house. Nobody is saying it out loud, but rest assured they are all tired of it.
Oh my god, Danica's first nomination? The tea! Well, Danica, Huda, and Scott, you are the final nominees of the week. The BlockBuster is your final lifeline before the house votes to evict one of you tomorrow. Good luck! Huda can't help but celebrate this ballsy move with Bill. Danica, on the other hand, skips to the pep talk immediately. Relax, Danica, you are a competitive queen. The BlockBuster is yours to take tomorrow.
And Fabi Narble. Franj. Waga Fruge. Warba Quest.
Lovo Kanthoy, Moochie Peachy, Porsche, Benarb, Yel Scarbish, Cesare, Boucharb.
And Danica is also trading up in her own, slam the arcade machine kind of way. Connie strengthens her beef with Huda by telling her she is for sure going home this week. Ha ha, and when I survive tomorrow, I'm sending your sorry ass home next week.
And Zanu Craney. Naya Floof.
And moves on to talk to her number one, aka Lyric. Say, put in a good word with me for the girlies. We can't let the dude send home another woman like that. Well, Lyric doesn't really know what she can do, but she promises to try her best.
Zarfs!
In the backyard, Danica starts her campaign with her new have-not friends. Plus, her number one bestie Scott also cheers them both on ahead of their battle. Bill, why are we taking notes? Anyway, see these muscles? We so got this, bro. Well, I bet she would feel way more confident if she wasn't losing sleep over these rats. Oh, Danica, maybe don't scare your roommates like that. Nico, no! That paranoia is contagious.
Oh, Demise, Lissarak, some busy. Yib Saquinario, Kissapade, Niafloof.
It's cool, just save me and all will be okay. Us paranoid pals got each other's back.
In the meantime, Roger and Jinx have been getting along pretty well. Being have-nots together really bonds people in mysterious ways. I guess the quote-unquote military stories help his case too. Alright divas, it's time for bed. This eviction ceremony is gonna be spicy. Danica, come on, it's 5 a.m. Oh dear, the house is not gonna like this rude awakening. Thank you. Y'all can head back to bed now if you wish.
Yano Freen.
Apparently it's New Year's Eve too, okay. A celebration! To new beginnings and new bros. Sir, not Dom giving a whole toast. Your bro Scott is not in the clear yet, yo.
Yeah, girl, and when I win the BlockBuster and your boy goes home, then what?
Well, he can't lose because I'm giving him my bro spirit. I guess it's working?
Yassinar Plifa. Parfase Schwoz. Teeps Parfase Horib.
Oh my god, is this gonna be a thing all day? Lyric cheers to a new year of gentlemen who will throw challenges so their favorite people can stay. I mean, like, Danica needs a win before she goes crazy, right? Lamau, I don't think Scott heard anything. He's just here for the party.
Klushi Fwasa. Dawi Prubara. Seneke Belindi. Pandoli Usanet. Smishy Yafana.
Girl, you better find a way to stay in this game somehow. You owe me a New Year's kiss, baby. Oop, Nico seems to be pissed at the rats too because of Danica's influence and lashes out at Jinx. Oh no. Jinx is like, what the hell? I know you did not talk to me in that tone, Nicholas. Oh my. Jinx is slapping those foul words out of Nico's mouth. Thanks, Roger. Much appreciate. Oh, wait a sec. Roger is telling Nico off for yelling at Jinx? Talk about switching sides. Well, now Jinx is mad too. Nobody said you can yell at my friend. That's our business. And nobody asked you to defend me all the time. I can take care of myself. Not Roger giggling to himself in the corner. I guess this is what happens when loyal people are friends with everybody.
Turp System, Che McCorbeth. Ensenoi me pim quexi echuda.
Okay, Roger. He's gonna continue poking the bear as long as he can. But also have some confetti for vibes. In the kitchen, meanwhile, Abby caught wind of Lyric fighting for Huda and calls her out. Please talk about changing the topic. She explains that Huda can be the perfect shield for everybody, but Dom does not want to hear it. Oh, Abby agrees.
Not when she's coming after my ass every week.
Simona Sarah? Evelyn. Slurb. Zarb Dwib. Abin.
Lyric is stressed out, like, Huda, have you done anything besides taunting your competition? No, not really. She's even taunting those who have come off the block already. And Connie gets another drink to the face. Just pure obligation at this point. The girls are fighting! Not the redhead on redhead crime. Danica's like, oh dear. Even Bill's like, oh, thank God they like me.
Yikla O'Dree. Hello, Yam. Nopsa. Smishy Lafana. Flanaby.
Brisham. Wafatub. Prita?
And unsurprisingly, Huda won that fight. On that note, it's time for the eviction ceremony, so let's head to the living room, peeps. Danica, Huda, and Scott, my stunning divas. There is one final lifeline for you, and that is the BlockBuster. Come on to the challenge grounds for one last shot at winning your way off the block, my dears. Our recurring theme this week is games, so your challenge today is Motion Gaming Madness. Your BlockBuster challenge today is simple. You will enter a high-stakes professional tournament to Blick Block matchups, and whoever places the highest in said tournament will win the BlockBuster. Now get in there and bust some blocks, nominees! Wow, this is basically Candy Crush, but cuter! Scott is just staring at everything like, is there instructions? Professional gamer Danica is sweating at the thought of this children's game being her ticket off the block. But she is working those combos. Oh, Huda is so sad, please! She said, how the hell am I supposed to beat these Simpad kids at their online games? Oh, Danica just finished her tournament! And she achieved 3rd place in the tournament! Naturally, she's freaking pissed. Like, what do you mean I'm not number 1? Oh, Huda got nothing! No! She didn't even place in the competition! Sad day for Huda. While Scott gets 2nd place! Ooh, Danica's gonna hate that. But Scott, congratulations! You are the best gamer of this bunch and you won the BlockBuster! The Houseguests anxiously await the results of the BlockBuster. And lo and behold, Scott is the winner! That means Danica and Huda, you are the final nominees of the week. Houseguests, you will now vote to evict one of Danica or Huda. And Abby, as the HOH, you will only vote in the event of a tie. Let's get it, folks!
Seneca Pathargy. Mabloff.
Do. Ray. Me.
Thank you, Houseguests! Danica and Huda, the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted Houseguests will have just a few moments to say goodbye before exiting the front door. And by a vote of 6-2, Huda, I'm sorry, but you have been evicted from the Big Brother house. Oh, another diva down! Huda has been such a firecracker and a chaotic presence in the house. I kinda figured her time would be short, but it was a fun, sweet time all the same.
Sensibi Kiniku. Swarspa Gathara. Wabarani Zimze. Bayumi. Jaspa Axine.
And have another drink for the road, boo! Oh, I guess the novelty has worn off. Well, toodaloo, this diva is leaving the house in style. And just like that, we lost the last of the nemesis. Y'all did well, my queens. Welcome to the stage, Huda! Have a seat, queen, and let's talk. So, how does it feel to be the last nemesis to leave the game? And in a way, your own nemesis, Muna, left before you.
Wabarani Zimze. Bayumi. Jaspa Axine. Wavu. Ruskan Lampima. Muchi Pichi. Pardu Skidna. Fwasha Zabris. Tanoba. Palmadi.
We shall see. Now, like it or not, some of your house guests have left goodbye messages for you. Take a look.
Lunkes, you can
Soy Borina. Shrieg. Skibig Nardu. Wisib.
And that's it. Any final words before we part?
Buma, Samso Mog. Bonji.
Alright, the control panel is ready for you, Huda. Go ahead and pick the next twist for the bunker. Ooh, oh, that one is... Houseguests. Huda has activated a double eviction apocalypse, which means by the end of tonight, one more houseguest will join her and leave the bunker for good. Please head to the living room for details on the apocalypse. Huda, you still there? Floor is yours. This is hilarious. The apocalypse I chose is the iconic chain of safety, inspired by Big Brother Canada. As your fallen queen, I will start a chain by choosing one houseguest to save. That houseguest will pick someone else to save. The chain continues until 3 houseguests remain unsaved. These 3 houseguests will compete in a safety competition. The winner will be safe, and the remaining 2 houseguests will face the house vote, where one more loser will be evicted by the end of the night. I cannot wait to see this. Well, if that's all clear, everybody stand please. If you're standing, it means you are not safe. Huda will now begin the chain of safety. I know 2 of you lovelies wanted me to stay, but I'm really only sure of one, so I will save Lyric. I know you'll make this thing spicy. Good luck! Oh, I am sick of these twists. Sorry ladies, but I can't pick everyone, so I gotta go with my other boo, Jinx. Please, Danica is pissed. Well, Jinx's decision is a no-brainer. They fought a little bit, but she still saves Nico, her fractured soulmate. Nico, who's next? Oh gosh, I hope you all understand how impossible this decision is, okay? I'm confident the person I pick will also save everybody else, so I'm saving Danica. Interesting, okay. Danica has gained many friends this week, but her save goes to her bestie Scott, who's been with her since day 1. And it's a no-brainer for Scott either. Gotta save his best bro, Dom. Dom, you now have one final save, and you must pick between Bill, Connie, Abby, or Roger. Who is your final pick? Jeez, talk about putting a guy on the spot. I gotta go with the person most aligned with my chakras right now, and that is Connie. Connie, you there? You're safe, honey. Connie is the final houseguest in the chain of safety, which means Roger, Abby, and Bill, you are all at risk of eviction this week. Head over to the challenge grounds for your safety competition. In the spirit of games this week, we're going back to basics, away from all that electronic. It's time to touch some grass. In this safety competition, you must first complete hopscotch without falling over. If you do, you must restart until you can complete a flawless run. Once you do, move on to the puzzle station and finish a 100-piece puzzle. The first houseguest to finish will win safety, sending the other 2 to face the house vote. And 1, 2, 3, go! The rocks are tossed and they're ready to begin. Okay, everybody makes it over the initial jump. No mistakes so far as Bill is zooming his way back already. Can he make the pickup though? Yes, he does! And so does Abby! Woo! Oh, Roger! No! You were so close! Roger has to restart his hopscotch as Bill runs for the puzzle station. And looks like Abby is hot on his tail. It all comes down to Roger now as Bill analyzes the puzzle. And Abby's already screaming at her puzzle. Oh, father stays flopping. When your legs don't work like they used to before. Bill is making great progress on that puzzle so far, while Abby is literally shoving puzzle pieces into empty space. Legend says that to this day, Roger is still trying to pick up that rock without falling. Oh, I think Bill is close to done. And he does it! Bill wins the safety competition! My guy is not getting evicted today. Alright, Queen, you can stop the puzzle now. You too, Roger. You've humiliated yourself enough. The houseguests wait impatiently to see who won that safety challenge. And ooh, Abby and Roger looking good! Yes, that does mean that Bill won the safety challenge, which means Abby and Roger, you are the final nominees of this double eviction week. Your houseguests will now vote to evict one of you from the game. Let's get to it.
Serefi Pardu, Gizna Githara.
Moochie Peachy?
And Bobby Narble. Franj.
Wandisa.
Thank you for your votes, peeps! Abby and Roger, the votes are in. When I reveal the vote, the evicted house guests will have just a few moments to pack their bags, say their goodbyes, and walk out the front door. And by a vote of 7-1, Abby, you have sadly been evicted from the Big Brother house. It's the way she is absolutely unbothered. I'm not though, I am livid! Abby was so funny and such a star. I am very, very sad to lose her before the jury. She absolutely made this pre-jury face though.
Nicholas, Dulaine, Finarp, huh? Karasha, Champaphone Affairs, Mila.
And of course, gotta give the girlfriend a kiss. If anything, just to make Danica jealous. Goodbye, Abby. This bunker will not be the same without ya. Such a drama queen and an unexpected comp piece too. This is definitely my personal saddest elimination yet. A round of applause for the one, the only Abby Flores. Queen, we have to talk. You just went from being the HOH to getting evicted in a matter of hours. How do you make sense of all this?
Shalip Smedzo, Prisham, Buenava. Palagam Nushur, Luchi. Yanabi Vero? Fani.
How oddly humble. Anyway, before you leave, your house guests have left some goodbye messages for you. Take a look.
Yiflawanor? Yakananamit. Supreme? Squamish Gorsai Flazovilpa. New Beam Harthic Swafa.
And that's your house guest. Any final words before you take your departure?
Nasty Biflina. Yanabi Vero? Fani.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, Abby, since this is the final week of pre-jury thanks to the double eviction, the apocalypse twist has come to an end. Which means you cannot unleash hell on the bunker, but you may just have a little influence on next week's HOH competition. Goodbye for real now, Abby. Stay shining, you superstar. Final 9! You have entered the jury phase of the game now. From this point on, every evicted house guest will have the opportunity to vote for a winner at the end. So, kick it into gear if you haven't already. I'm excited to see how this battle shakes up. I'm gonna combine the 2 eviction votes we have this week, if that's okay. It's sadly quite a consensus across both the votes, with Lyric being the outlier, saving her girlies both times. I frankly don't know what to say, except we lost 2 absolute divas and drama starters this week, and the bunker just lost a ton of fun. But at the same time, I am quite excited for this jury phase because it seems pretty competitive. With these alliances too, I think any one person winning HOH would change the game drastically. I also feel like we'll start seeing a lot of people shift allegiances and pick sides. And the very, very sad chart. Oh, damn, this pre-jury stage is filled with robberies. Abby's journey especially is absolutely wild. I suppose there's room for some new blood in the HOH realm now, so that's exciting. With Danica and Roger both surviving with their advantages too. Also excited to see when those will come into play. I'll talk power rankings for the last time likely, since we're entering the jury phase early, so if you don't want spoilers of that nature, I thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you whenever I see you next. There's finally a little bit of a shift in the power rankings, and coming in 3rd this week is Danica! Girlie was slowly climbing the ranks, and her new have-not friendships have successfully catapulted her to the top 3. Just let her win a competition soon, or she'll probably lose it. In 2nd this week is Dom, up 1 spot from the last. Dom has been relatively unproblematic for a lot of the game, as long as he keeps his mouth shut though. And rating in 1st is Jinx! Her little spat with Nico has only caused him to fall off the podium. Jinx made new alliances with Scott and Danica and has a flawless social game right now, so the house guests better take notice before it's too late. And that was our very lengthy, very exciting week 5. I'm still reeling from that double eviction, but at the same time, I do love an unpredictable week, so I cannot wait to get to playing through this jury phase. Pop a like down below if you enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comments who you are rooting for to take home the win this season. Until next time, friendos, take care in the meantime, and I will see you soon.